Hello everyone, welcome to Dream International. This video is part 2 for Vocabulary IELTS Academics Writing Task 1. In the previous video, we have seen the format of writing your academic Task 1. We have seen the vocabulary for introduction and overview. Now we are going to have a look on another set of vocabularies that can be used in your overview for different types of questions. So the first word that we have here is increase. Now suppose that you are given a data जिसमें कोई एक particular year, suppose 1800 से 1900 तक population rise दिखाया गया है, तो आप उसमें increment के लिए कौन कौन से words use कर सकते हो? Rise, go up, uplift, rocketed, climb, upsurge. The population has gone up to, has uplifted, rocketed, climbed, upsurged. Okay? Then the next word is vocabulary for time. अब टाइम हम डेट्स में, मंथ्स में, ईयर में मेंशन करेंगे. सो हियर इज द लिस्ट ऑफ वर्ड्स दैट वी कैन यूज. कमेंसिंग फ्रॉम, सपोज 1801, ड्यूरिंग द पीरियड, इन द फर्स्ट हाफ ऑफ द ईयर, द लास्ट क्वार्टर ऑफ द ईयर, ड्यूरिंग द फर्स्ट डेकेड, इन द मिड 70s, 80s, 90s, विद इन अ टाइम स्पैन ऑफ 5 years, 10 years, सिंस, देन, फ्रॉम, नेक्स्ट मंथ, नेक्स्ट ईयर, previous month. So this is how these words we can use for the vocabulary of time in date, months, year, या फिर अगर हमें कोई specified time नहीं है तो भी. Now the next is vocabulary for change or difference. अभी if we have huge difference तो उसके लिए हम use कर सकते हैं overwhelming, substantial, enormous. If this is a big difference, we can say significant, considerable. अगर मीडियम या फिर मॉडरेट डिफरेंसेस हैं तो वी कैन से समवट, मॉडरेट. माइनर हैं तो हो जाएगा फ्रैक्शनल, मार्जिनल, स्लाइट. राइट. नाउ द नेक्स्ट इज वोकैबुलरी फॉर पोर्शन, फ्रैक्शन, परसेंटेज. तो इसमें हम कैसे करेंगे? ड्रॉप्ड बाय दिस परसेंट, फॉल एट डैश परसेंट, ट्रिपल्ड, डबल्ड, 1/4, 3/4, डबल फोल्ड, 5 times higher, 10 times higher, 10 times lower, stood at dash percentage. So this is what we can use for portion, fractions and percentage. Now there are some words and phrases specified that we can use instead of using the percent number. Suppose for 4% I have written a tiny fraction, for 27% I have written roughly 1/4, for 73% I have written nearly 3/4. Now when we talk about 100%, we call it complete, we call it whole. When we talk about 50%, we call it half, exact half. When we talk about 25%, we call it quarter. Quarter means 1/4 of something. And when we go for a lesser number, suppose 10%, we say 1/10, right? So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, these are very tiny fractions. 25% हमने बोला exactly quarter, so 24, 23, 26, 27 could be roughly 1/4. As 75% are 3/4, so 76, 77, 72, 73 can be called as 3/4 of something, right? Now the next is vocabulary for approximation. Now approximation means not sure about the exact number, just an idea. तो उसके लिए we can use approximately, nearly, roughly, almost, just around, just under, a little more than, just over, just about, a little less than, right? Roughly. So these are the words that we can use for approximation. Now next comes the vocabulary for comparison or contrast. A bit, slightly, only just, about, almost, precisely, quite, nearly, quite a lot, considerably, exactly, completely, about, almost. So these are the words that you can use for comparison. The next word that we have here is rapid growth. So the vocabulary for rapid growth is rapid, sudden, noticeable, mentionable, huge, tremendous, enormous, massive, gigantic. इसकी जगह हम लोग monumental, incredible, fabulous ये सब भी यूज़ कर सकते हैं. And the last word for today's vocabulary series is stability. So vocabulary for stability is remained stable, remained static, remained steady, stayed constant, leveled out, remained unchanged, maintained the same level. So this was all about the vocabulary for overview writing task 1 academics, and I'm pretty sure that this is going to help you a lot. In the next video, which is part 3, we are going to talk about vocabulary for graphs, processes, maps and all. So stay tuned for that. Till then, take care of yourself. Bye bye.